What's up, Heroclix family? Welcome back to Power Action Clicks. I'm DK, and today I want to go over some of the pre-spoiler season stuff that we've seen about the upcoming DC Heroclix Lantern Legacy set. The set is right around the corner. I like to put these videos out there just to get people the information on what we know so far of the set, and there's quite a bit of interesting information, so I definitely enjoy doing these videos. So let's dive right into it. So first off, let's talk about the set itself, the booster set. So it says collect your favorite color rings. This is just some of the information that we have about it so far in the description. So collect your favorite ring and its corresponding constructs. Discover new ways to cover your team's weaknesses and bolster their strengths. Will you build a team of lantern-powered detectives like Joe Mullen and Batman? Flex on your opponents with Lobo and Superman. The choice is yours, and yours alone. If you're lucky, you may even encounter heroes never seen in Heroclix before, like the planet-sized Green Lantern, Mogo. So that's pretty cool to see Lobo. I feel like it's been quite a while since we've seen him. I wonder if it'll be that there was a time where, in recent comics, I think it was recent, that Lobo became a Green Lantern. That'd be kind of interesting to see in here. So again, that is coming out in July. That is another 12 booster brick set. Looks like the MSRP is $203.88. Moving on, we got the Lantern Legacy Play at Home kit, and that is going to be featuring Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner, two of the greatest Lanterns, and also is going to have a Sinestro Legacy card. It's kind of hard to say what that could be, if it's going to be a Green Lantern Sinestro or just like a Yellow Lantern Sinestro. And of course, the double-sided Heroclix map. Looks like the MSRP is for $24.99. It does have the map, a legacy card, and two figures in it. I guess that's not bad. Next up, the Lantern Legacy Release Day kit. So each release day kit is coming with 3 copies of the limited edition Guardian of the Universe Heroclix figure. It's coming with 12 legacy cards. Ooh, 12 of them. Wonder what that's going to be. And next up, so one question a lot of people are probably going to be asking is there a retail chase booster for Lantern Legacy? The answer is yes. It looks pretty awesome. So it's going to be coming with 3 HeroClix figures, including 1 chase figure, 2 objects, including lantern constructs, 1 lantern ring, and of course the reusable box. That is pretty awesome. It's coming with objects and a lantern ring guaranteed. And then also, who knows, the lantern box could be pretty cool. But it looks like they are taking out the dice for this one, which is kind of unfortunate. It'd be cool to see some cool, like glow in the dark Green Lantern dice or something for this set. So next up, I just wanted to talk about. I think we've seen a couple different articles in like Game Trader magazine and such. So one of the ones we did see actually gave us quite a bit of information. This one tells us quite a bit of information about Green Lanterns, and it gives us a team build, and it tells us some of the stuff coming in the set. You're going to be able to collect equipment, constructs, legacy cards, team-up cards, confirmation of team-up cards, and figures featured in HeroClix Glow, which is something featured in the set. I believe it's going to be the Green Lanterns with the green bases here are going to have some way to glow. Whether that's the green on them or just the base, not too clear, I think, at this point. Intergalactic threats for your Green Lantern team to face: Black Hand, the Black Lantern Corps, Larfleeze, and the Sinestro Corp, and even Cyborg Superman. Which Cyborg Superman was kind of a cool threat. Little weird in Lantern, to see in Lantern comics, but it was pretty cool how he teamed up with the Manhunters in the comic books. And it does also mention here members of the JSA to collect, like old school JSA is what I'm thinking. And it also mentions a very special version of Superman. Not sure if that's an Ultra Chase or just going to be, you know, a very special version. Could it be another? I don't think it's the White Lantern Superman. I don't know if that's like super special. But anyway, Green Lantern Recruits is something that we're going to be seeing in the set. So, Green Lantern Recruits are the common backbone of a powerful strategy. With 5 clicks of health, few attackers will KO them in one hit. With 2 printed damage and range combat expert, they're also likely to score 3 damage for every time they hit your opponent's characters. The new recruit trait is where they really shine, though, making sure that as you KO opposing forces, you'll be able to leverage that KO into insurmountable advantage. So that sounds pretty cool. Like maybe you bring them into play when you KO something. It says that talks here about Jo Mullein. Her damage special power will let you choose between Outwit to pierce your opponent's defenses or Perplex to increase your team's ability to land an impactful hit. It talks about Mogo here, which is something featured in this set. I was kind of curious to see if Mogo. I think it's just going to be Mogo. There's like no different version of him. But in the comic books, I think he was a Black Lantern at one time. He's got corrupted. It's just actually really cool to see him. It does kind of look like he's a 1D planet. I don't think he's actually a sphere. And I'm kind of basing that off of, we did see the spoilers for the Apocalypse and planet, and it's basically just like Mogo. So it does say the living planet, one of the most recognizable Green Lanterns that has been unclicked up to this point, is Mogo. Sitting off the map, looking down on the battlefield, Mogo will get to use powers like probability control and enhancement and empower to aid other Green Lanterns on your force. And it says, welcome to the Corpse. Kilowog is going to net you 2 free Green Lantern recruits on your team. That's pretty awesome. I really like this here. A whopping 4 damage and 2 targets. Kilowog is going to be able to put the hurt onto opposing teams. Something I did notice about looking, if you look at the collector number for Kilowog, it says he's 29B. Don't know if that means he's a prime or what's going on with that, but it is interesting to note. And then next up, it talks about the Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner from the Play at Home kit, playing them at 35 points. So we're making the team here. And there's the team, the Green Lantern Recruit at 40, Jo Mullein at 50, Mogo at 40, Kilowog at 100, Hal Jordan at 35, and Kyle Rayner at 35. The Green Lantern ring might look like it's missing from the above 300 point team, but it can be included for free on any of the listed characters. There are going to be a handful of constructs in Lantern Legacy for players to choose from, not to mention any that they might already have in their collection. Since Kilowog has the most clicks of health, you'll probably want to choose him to hold your equipment. So yeah, that's really cool. Kilowog and Mogo. I dig it. Moving on, we've already seen the art for the box. It's got this really awesome picture of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan on the cover. Looks like Jo Mullein. Is that a different Hal Jordan? No, it looks like the same Hal Jordan, kind of. Just a reused sculpt in the set, maybe. Then we have the Kilowog. Is that the same Kilowog? Yes, it looks like it. Then we have Kingdom Come Green Lantern. Super cool. And then we have the Flash. Is that the JSA Flash? And then looking more at some of the spoilers. So we have the Kilowog. We have Guy Gardner. It looks like he's dual wielding, which I'll get into in a second. He has the red ring and the sapphire ring. Hal Jordan. We have Sinestro when he actually got captured by the Indigo tribe and he became an Indigo Lantern. Next up, of course, Joe Mullen. Then we have a Black Lantern Spectre, super cool. That does happen in Blackest Night. Then that Kingdom Come Green Lantern again. Then a better look at the Flash. We have that Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. We have a White Lantern Superman. We have the Cyborg Superman, which is pretty cool. I do believe he has a ring. I don't think it's a red ring, though. His suit just happens to be red. And then we have the Yellow Lantern Batman. I do believe Yellow, that's actually happened a couple times, more than once, where he became a Yellow Lantern. Another strip in that article. So we do have all the characters we've seen, but then we also see the Green Lantern ring. We see a White Lantern bat. So maybe a White Lantern Batman in here. We do see this green construct, which is kind of hard to tell. At first, it kind of looked like there used to be a Green Lantern or a Lantern crossbow, but I don't know that that's it. The next one to me kind of looks like a spring, this yellow one. And then next, I call it the pile of beans, but it could also be something like a chain or something. Yeah, I wanted to do kind of a Green Lantern reading guide. But it is kind of hard to tell with the set because it's a legacy set, so it's just going to have stuff from all over in comic books. But ones I would definitely read to get some ideas on these characters are the Green Lantern Wars. If you never read Blackest Night, that's like one of my favorite comic books. And then there's Brightest Day after that, Sinestro Corps, and of course any of the old comics like Emerald Twilight, like old school stuff. And a lot of these characters are from some of those ones that I just mentioned. Like even I think that Orange Lex Luthor's from Blackest Night, Superman's from Brightest Day. I'm trying to think. Cyborg Superman, I believe, is from that Green Lantern War, and Yellow Batman. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to mention here is at the I believe it was last year at the WizKids Appreciation Day at one of the conventions. So some of the things they brought up about the set is one, it's supposed to be kind of a spiritual successor to the War of Light. They are bringing back the Hero Glow in this set. There's going to be new lantern constructs. There's going to be lanterns that have never been clixed before. And also, there's going to be dual wielding lanterns, like this guy Gardner having the pink and red ring. It's kind of hard to say how it's going to work exactly, but to me, it appeared that they're going to try to make it like you could use both rings at the same time. And who knows? This is going to be a really great set. It might end up being one of the best ones of the year. Rings are super powerful. They have been in Heroclix. Like, I thought when the Batman team up rings were out, they were actually just almost too good. Everybody had one on their team, and what they could provide just about any team was super good. Everybody's using the stop sign and everything like that. So as for some things that I would like to see in Lantern Legacy, definitely want to see some awesome Legacy cards, like the Black Lantern Anti-Monitor. That's one people are expecting to see in the set. I do happen to have one, so I'm rooting for that one as well. The Sinestro Colossal figure would actually be really cool because I know they were just putting that one back out on the WizKids store so people were able to buy it. So was that Black Lantern Anti-Monitor too, though. The world's finest Green Lantern, the Kingdom Come one, that would be really awesome. The Necron Colossal figure, I've never actually seen that one in person, but I always see pictures of it. And also, I mean, really, I've seen so many pictures of people that still have the entities, the lantern entities. It'd be really cool to see them one day get their own legacy cards, but it's kind of hard to say when that could happen. So yeah, like I was saying, I think this is going to be maybe one of the best sets of the year. Looks really great. Everything we've seen so far has looked really good, and super excited to play this set. Hope to have some more videos out here soon about it, doing some drafting and talking about the characters and the figures. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to throw it a like. If you have any comments, leave them down below, and we will catch you on the next video.